What's poppin', Aries? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's going on with you? How you doing? It's your boy X, kind of forever. Popping on up. Welcome to X-Men, Tarot, Oracle, and Angelic Messages. Yes. Formerly known as Spiritual Experiences. Yes, I changed it. Why? Because X-Men is just so much sweeter. I mean, I love, it's like Prince. The artist formerly known as Spiritual Experience. Yeah, man. X-Men was dope because when you really think about it, like we're all here, we all realize that we have like these cool gifts and talents, and I mean, what makes us any different than superheroes, dude? Like we're superheroes, yo. Like we're magic. Do you believe in magic? Yeah, Aries, y'all know y'all the baby signs, so y'all bring me all the little Disney stuff popping up. But also the oldest, because you're the first house. And it is in Moon. Today in Vedic astrology, Aries is in Moon. This rules the first house, begins the zodiac, and covers the all first impressions and self-appearance, leadership, new initiatives, fresh starts and beginnings. The sign on the cusp or starting edge of this house is referred to as your rising sign or a sundown. And the moon is in Aries, so all your emotions about, how it is you feel, your first impressions, which is good, putting your heart and, how people see you and how you may be viewed by others, which, it's not saying that being overly caring of what other people feel about you and letting that determine your path and what it is where you're going. But I was talking about this earlier, kind of like social responsibility. Like, yes, we're not supposed to necessarily care what other people say, but also at the same time, we want to have a good track record. We want to have a good image. We want to be looked at as good, honest, loyal, LDR-ship, loyal, integrity, leadership, determination, selflessness, respect, honor, integrity, personal courage. So, it's caring about those things, small stuff. All right, guys, please, the spirit allow me to be a clear channel, giving messages only from the divine for the highest good of all light and love for Aries and a twin flame bi-weekly. Oh yeah, we get into twin flame bi-weeklies. Oh yes, you could, everything's down there in the subscription box. The little link that's down there is Will Smith's, the video from Will Smith's fear skydiving thing, because that's like the biggest thing we all have to get over. So that's going to be like a permanent link, honestly, because fear, move past fear and hesitation and all that stuff, because fear is what stops us. So what messages do we have for Aries for the twin flame bi-weekly? Counsel, Lodge. So you're getting advice, getting counseling from your guides, from your spirit guides, from readers. Hello, how you doing? Yes, and welcome Aries, cross watchers. How you doing? Watching it work. It doesn't matter whether it's your sun, moon, sign, or rising. I'm just letting you know that Aries, the moon is in Aries right now. It does not matter. Definitely look up your chart. I'll put a link in the description box of the website that I use, so you can. And then you can download the app on the iPhone. They have it on Android as well. Cosmic Insights to help with that as well. To see, your own Vedic astrology and where it's at. And it does the whole breakdown, man. They even have videos to show you, so you could, understand like Saturn and Venus and what rule by whatever and this and that, because it gets deep. But you're definitely getting counsel from your guides, higher awareness. Yes, Aqua's had 5 cards. I'm gonna see if any more will come off for y'all, because y'all got 3. I really only wanted to do 3, but I was talking mess, and so they was like, "Oh, you talking mess? Okay, here's 5 cards. I might get 4." That one. All right, 4. I could work with 4. Could do that. Because 5 was just a lot. 45-minute reading. Don't judge them. That's what they needed to hear, apparently. I can't control this. Would you like it if cards came out and I put them back and you're probably like, well, what are all them? Right. You'd be curious. Sometimes, even when spirit, because it don't happen to me, I'd be like, well, what's the mother card saying, though? Like, what? Like, can I, peek? Like, can you just, show me real quick? Good. But, yeah, she's getting counseling, whether it's, in real life. Ain't no wrong with going to a counselor or a therapist. There is nothing wrong with doing so. Absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. It's... sometimes we need an objective, point of view to look. Somebody who's not, in the situation or, emotionally involved or has, an attachment. Sometimes you need those people that don't have, any attachment. So going to a close friend, family member, or, buddy, or somebody it is that you do know, or somebody, a friend of a friend, or anything like that. Sometimes, because they do have a personal investment. Of course, they want to see you do well. So, those opinions can be a little biased sometimes, or even sometimes hard to swallow, to cause, tension between two people, especially when y'all don't get along. I mean, y'all have different opinions, and, maybe you want them to be on your side or whatever the case may be, So it's nice to go to somebody else. Also seeking guidance from your ancestors, from other realms. Might be astral projecting, don't even know it at night. Your dreams is all coming through. Transformations happening, grounding. Might be a little bit in seclusion, but ain't nothing wrong with that. Private stuff going on. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We have some clarification on counsel. You might need to seek lodge and counseling. Maybe it's something you've already done. I feel like it's more past energy. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that. All right. Sal taught me this from Eerie Love. Sweet. All right. Get something like this. You got Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. You hold it. You feel the energy. You soak it all in. You got a big old amethyst. Look, I got a baby one. We're going to go ahead and put it right there. Works just the same. This is so beautiful. Man. But yes, 10 of Pentacles, because you sought counseling and guidance and, did what it is, you were supposed to do, or, asked for help even, and, reached out to people, because Aries, they're like first house leadership, you know that you're a leader, that you can lead. So you're like, I got this. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a little help. It don't mean, you're incapable or anything. It just means you need a little bit of help. Here comes my child. One of them or both of them. Who knows? Okay, but I need you guys to go out there, though. I know those are yours. Can you put those back? Because those aren't, And then they just closed the door. Just rude. Like, they didn't even, He got his little big boys because he had some belly problems, had some runs going on. Wanted to keep washing underwear. So I had to go get some big boys. This was a while ago. But, had to go get some big boys, and he just found them. Like, he was heartbroken. He was like, I don't want to wear. I'm not a baby. I'm like, oh, it's okay, buddy. You're sick. It's okay. Like, you're all right. And he was adamant. Like, I don't want to wear these. I'm not a baby. What is going on? This did want to come out in reverse. So whatever that was unknown is now being known. You're becoming aware of it. Whatever question it was that you did have, if you don't know what it is, just go ahead and seek some counsel. But it's going to that counsel is bringing stuff into, you know about it. You know it. You might be, some of y'all might be in denial. Some of y'all might still be in denial. Nothing wrong with that. But like I said, I feel like this is more past energy because it did want to come out in reverse. I don't really do reversals because the energy is going to be red. However, the same is. If this is upright for you, then you need to go, get that counseling, seek guidance, help, assistance, whatever the case may be. And, we'll go from here to balloon. And then coming into fruition, into this realm, into this, plane, 3D. Yep, coming into the matrix. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's a clarification on the unknown card, please. The Ten of Pentacles speaks for itself. It's just cards on Two of Wands. Yeah, see, you did your reflection. With your passion, you discover what your passion was. Because two, for me, is like a reflection. But also like a passionate reflection of yourself. Looking back, like, okay, maybe looking back into past lives, because you see he's looking back like, okay, I have these, and to go forward, you have to know where it is that you've been. That's why it's important to know your history. So, you got to know where you came from to know where it is you've been. For one, not to repeat anything, make sure you learn those lessons, and, so you don't have to go back there again. Nobody wants to, you get the, you be playing Uno and you about to drop that pick four with that change color, and you got that blue one and the color's red. You're like, yeah, this is why I hit the reverse. You like, and they had a green reverse. You just be hurt. So now it goes back to we don't want to do that, man. Man, Uno is dangerous. You lose some friendships over Uno. Let me tell you. Let's clarify the Two of Wands, please. Oh, okay. Yeah, so because you did that reflection, King of Cups. King of Cups, you are balanced. Like you're not overly, devotional. You're not overly logical. It's balanced, but he's in the water. It's that place of love. Like you know what it is. You know what your passion is. You know it, and you love what it is that you do. Ready to offer a cup and things. I'm ready. Just ready. We have foundations. Foundations are being built. Definitely a spiritual path. We are here to gain, our spirituality. Here goes another feather. There's a feather. Feather might mean something to you. But, with the rod, I'm getting more of a biblical, thinking Moses. When Moses went up on the mountain. It's funny because discussing this earlier. So Moses went up on the mountain, and that's, God spoke to a lot of his prophets from all over the Bible. It doesn't matter, from mountains and, spiritual places, and which makes sense because, the mountain is, is elevated, the air is cleaner and fresher you get. And then also on top of that, the view, like when you're up higher, you can see everything better. You can see, and it's not necessarily a physical, but your vibrations, your spirituality, you're moving up to the next level, and you're able to see a wider, each step you get, you're able to see more and more and more and get the whole picture and see the whole, beauty. I've been in a plane before. It's kind of like looking out on a plane and you're coming into the city and you break through those clouds and it's just like, this is so beautiful. Like, even if you're afraid of heights, like, oh, sorry, y'all. But, it's like, man, like, wow. Like, this is what it looks like from up here. Like, this is what a bird sees, and it's beautiful. You're able to see it all and be able to glance at it all. And because, your foundation has been set, you went through, the rain and the storm, and, raining ain't nothing, ain't nothing wrong. Might have aqua, because they went through Persian, might have aqua somewhere in your chart. Go here and research it. Vedic and Western, I feel like it's good to know both of them. You get the complete picture. Personally, how I personally feel from, just kind of gathering stuff and reading and, a little bit of studying the things I have been picking up and stuff. I feel like Western astrology, which is basically Americanized, we're really masculine over here. We're taught to be more so in our head than in our heart. Me, I was the opposite. So, you're divine feminine, you're like, man, like, but I don't think that way. Like, I got my heart on my sleeve, so so, and then Vedic is, the moon, that's mother, or, feminine energy. And so that's your heart and your emotions. So being able to have them both, you're able to get like a full spectrum. It's basically like understanding psychology and sociology. Like, I feel like you shouldn't have one without the other. Now you can, you maybe you just don't like to study our people. That, don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with that. But to get the full total package, it's good to have knowledge of both, just because you get self-understanding of everything, and you get an understanding of how environment, like nature versus nurture. No, it's nature and nurture. It's not versus, because you could be raised a certain way, but your outside environment can completely, like if you grow up like in the rough side of Chicago or something, yeah, your family could, like, who was that? The Family Matters. They had a very upstanding family and household, but also at the same time, the kids got into trouble sometimes because of the outside environment. No matter how good the family and home structure was, going outside, you kind of had to transform, especially if you want to survive. Some people have to, in able to survive, they have to go and, wear their hat a certain way when they go down this street, and a hat another way, or certain colors, just to get to the corner store, because if they don't, like, they can literally get shot, or, so it matters. But anywho, yeah, definitely got some solid foundations. Fours are coming up. So that is 720. Wheel of Fortune. So because you got your foundation, to raise the higher heights of your spirituality, your calling, in tune with your star player, ready to offer, some cups, and maybe somebody ready to offer cups to you. You got your emotions, you're getting your pentacles, you got your pentacles, you might, it's materializing. It's materializing. Might not have them right here, right now. Like, man, look, but I'm waiting. I still don't have them. It's coming. Patience. Patience is the virtue. I know Aries ain't patient. I got Aries moon invaded. Like, oh no, was it in Western invaded on a Pisces moon, so it's like a friendly impatience. Oh man, that's messed up. That's messed up. That's messed up. Well, at least it's friendly, so it's not like. I mean, I take it. Whatever. But yes, Aries, patience. Patience is a virtue. Understand? Yes, Aries are not patient. I get it. I get it. I'm also a Sag. You tell us something, we like, okay, let's go. We moving right now. Well, no, we was talking about going out of town in like 2 weeks. Well, why you tell me now? Like, y'all should tell me like 3 days ahead, because I'm gonna get all excited, be thinking about it all now. Like, I'm ready to go right now. Like right now, not later. Like later. But you got the wheel moving. Got the wheel of fortune moving. Because you got a nice, sturdy, stable foundation. It made it through the rain and the storm. After the storm, there's always Knight of Swords. This did want to come out in reverse. So, instead of just moving quick and just ready to just jump into action and just do stuff without thinking or considering, you actually took time to think about it, to consider stuff, not just reacting, but actually responding, not reacting. A response is a thought about process, something that, even if it happens right then and there, it's a balanced reaction to something, versus just reaction. A reaction is like, think about reactions like vinegar and baking soda. Like vinegar and baking soda. As soon as you pour it in, it just happens. Responding, if you think about the scientific method, is like when, like Pavlov and the dogs, the response of the dogs when you held the food in front of them, it took them a while to really kind of, but, they started salivating. And then the more he did it, the quicker it actually happened, until it became a natural reaction through conditioning. And that's what it is. That's practice. Practice makes permanent. Because eventually he could just ring the bell and the dog start drilling like, oh yeah, man, we about to eat, y'all. We about to smash. I was like, oh, about to go every time that bell ring, boy. They had that food. Knight of Wands. Yeah, this one's come out reverse too. And that was under, the Wheel of Fortune. Like, you're not, just, you do have the passion and everything, but it's not quick. Because the Knight, he about quickness, and sometimes, the Knights, they could be a little ruthless, a little immature. We all go through growth. So instead of just, moving, you're moving in a balanced pace, in a balanced state of being. And because of that, boom, bound, chicka, wow, wow. The Empress. Second major arcana. Got the Empress, like, either you're about to have, some kids, if you're a divine masculine, vice versa, cross watchers. I mean, y'all can switch it on up. Look, you're the Empress, or you could be looking at your Empress, and it's under the not the swords. You're cutting out stuff quickly to become the Empress. It's next to the King of Wands with full passion, so somebody could be coming towards you. You could be going towards someone, that you see as the Empress. Embodying masculine, embodying feminine energy, but also is masculine as well, because she's got her feet on the ground too. She's like, all right, and get the whole Beyonce vibe going on. But got transformations, stuff coming to fruition. Look at them fruit, ready for the picking. See, it's spring, and it's already harvest time, which is usually like mid-spring, summer. But and the Three of Swords came out in reverse. Under the Knight of Wands, maybe before, you had passionate experiences that just that caused you heartbreak. Like you thought it was, you rushed in it, you didn't take your time, and, things of that nature. Lord knows, I done been there, y'all. You just feel the connection. You just be like, yes! Especially us hopeful romantics. Back then, I was a hopeless romantic. It was just like, well, I don't think I'm gonna get anybody else. So, you was hopeless of being able to do better, and you just rush right on in, and then it's like, you got me. You got me. No. Why you do it to me? Why you do it to me? No. And, that's, the high priestess wanted to poke his head out at me. But yeah, so because of that, you're using your intuition now. That definitely came out in reverse. So, you're moving on from things of that nature, heartbreak. You actually take your time. You're going through the whole dating aspect. And yeah, I feel you. Like, I've always wanted to go out on dates and stuff like that, but for some odd reason, like, it never worked out that way. And I don't know why, because I'm the type of person, so maybe the same thing happened to you. It's like, yeah, you wanted to go on a date, but, the passion was just so intense that it you just like, all right, yeah, we're together. Oh, okay. Dropping them burdens, feeling burden from the past situation. Why y'all keep doing this to me? Giving all these cards. Okay. Feeling burdened through those past situations, and feeling that heaviness, and you could be here releasing that, getting past that right now, and past the heart. You went past the heartbreak, so you're releasing all of those. Lord have mercy, Jesus. You got, and because of that, okay. Six of Wands, your balance. It's like the baby magician card. Your balance. You're at a place of balance. I feel like between here and this next card is where a lot of us is at, or a lot of you guys might be at. Us, I'm not trying to read my energy, so yeah, because my energy I don't really like doing that, but I'll share personal stories or whatever. But yeah, you're standing on top of your throne. You're standing up there on the rock. You got balance. You can see everything clearly. Listen to your guides and the ancestors. You get the bird's eye view on everything. You got the strength of the lion to keep going in. You're using your intuition combined with passion as well, and that brings you to the Ace of Wands. And that's like that's where you want to be. Springtime. Got the flowers blooming all around it. Definitely something coming into fruition for you. Got the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles. Hold it. Taking a leap of faith with a spiritual path, spiritual connection. Mind, body, and soul. See, we balanced up in here. Balanced up in here. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Getting in touch with mind, body, and soul. We got a lot of arcanas coming out of Hermit mode. Hermit wants to come out in reverse. And this was for accessibility, which is the next card. Accessibility, Dream Reaper. You're getting access to your dreams, to what it is, your higher calling, your higher purpose. Got the owl seeking that wisdom. Got all the colors. All your chakras is working and activated. Getting, your third eye is starting to work. Getting psychic, clairvoyance, visions, clear cognizant, clear conscient, and clear. Lord, what's the last one? Clear conscience. Yeah, all that. Might be connecting with, like I said, Aqua, because they got this too. But with the whole Fox, you're moving steadily where you need to go. Ooh, excuse me. But you dip and dodging, enemies, haters, things of that nature, negative energies. Foxes are hard to catch, and they be like, not the nope, Listen to your guides in the other realm. Are y'all tired? Y'all gotta. I'm not tired. Get some rest, boo boo. Get some rest. Let me drink some of my tea real quick. We're coming out of hermit mode because you know what it is that you need to do. Using your gifts, spiritual calling. See, that's when we got the Hierophant. Clarification, accessibility. The King of Swords. And yes, it did want to come out in reverse, so you're not like just like this or that or this or that or this or that. You're more compassionate, more understanding, more loving, more caring. You're just not like, oh, well, this or that or this or that is my way or the highway and things of that nature. Six of Pentacles. See, coming into fruition, y'all, coming to physical. Like the things that you were planting is also balanced at the same time because you are coming out of hermit mode. And, you're being able to start picking your fruits. And, got the birds. Birds again, birds. Something about birds, y'all. The springtime. Spring is coming. Spring is already here. Four of Wands, balance and love, You just strolling through the park one day. And, just find somebody, he come up to you, gave you that little Joey, just, how you doing? Shucking, ducking, now we got some of you. Yes, release some meetups, get to know somebody and all that good stuff. Water expression. Express yourself. Yes. Water. Oh my goodness. Most of my good downloads come in during while taking a shower or bath, washing dishes, looking at the lake, waterfalls. Maybe you had to. There's a y'all see that person? That's funny because I just noticed this. So yeah, your guys talk to you during, when you're in the water, a lot, taking spiritual baths and whatnot. Sometimes it's good to just not meditate, but just kind of vibe out. You gotta listen to some music and just play some music and just vibe out. Excuse all the noise. I got kids, there's a whole family out there, and vibe it out and listen to what it is that they have to tell you, what it is that they might have to say. God, it's cool that it got that. So the whole little vibe thing, like the echo and the vibrations, and it does. Like water is very transmutable energy, has healing powers. It's a great source of power, as well as you're controlling that power with your emotions. In a spiritual way. We have verification, expression. So you're definitely expressing your emotions and how it is that you feel. Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands. And there you got your passion. So not only the emotions, but the passion to go with it, the passion to move forward. The queen of it. And it's infinite, With this, it's never going to end. Excuse me, my kids try to come in here and bombard us. And because of this, 10 of Cups. I'm not even gonna read nothing else of that. Funny bottom of the deck. Moon card. What's on it? It's in the what I say? My guys get the truth, man. Moon. Yeah, baby. 10 of Cups. So with you coming into and with your own spiritual self, with your own spirituality, you gotta think about it. Like you and your twin flame are mirroring. So the messages that's for you just will be for your twin as well. You know, you might be a few steps behind, they might be a few steps behind, or you might be a few steps forward, and they might be a few steps more forward to you. However it goes, cross watchers or dash Aries. You know, y'all got to use your own discernment for that. But because of that, you're coming into the Ten of Cups, which is a whole happy family, happy life. You know, everything that you ever wanted. Beautiful. Awesomeness. Muy caliente. Ay, mami, yes. Oh, yeah. But, let's see. Get a crystal guidance card for y'all. Sorry, I gotta like organize this. It's irking me a little. But yeah, Aries, that was beautiful. That was a beautiful read. Go ahead, Aries. Moving right along. Moving right along. Moving right along. For y'all bi-weeklies, yes. Oh, I did tell Aquas as well. Yeah, do bi-weeklies, twin flames. Not going to do like, oh, this is all going to be twin flame readings. And then do monthlies at the beginning of the month. So if I do a monthly in that first week, give it another week at the beginning of that following week to start the bi-weeklies. You know, gotta take my time and do. I still got, you know, stuff doing things and stuff, and I gotta live too. Got doctor's appointments and stuff to get to, and family and friends and kids. But yeah, that's how that's gonna work. I don't know. Thank y'all for bearing with me. You know, I done said a lot of stuff, and it's not that, you know, I said to like mislead or anything like that. That was the plan at that moment in time, and the spirit told me to sit down, no, do something else. I mean, hey, look, ain't nothing I can do but sit down and do something else. I mean, but it got me here, so now we know what we doing. We get it, got it good. Now we moving. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's go ahead. I gotta go back. After I do these videos, I upload them immediately. I gotta kind of make, you know, Aquas look all pretty and stuff. Y'all know how I do my little decoration at the top. All right, a crystal guidance for Aries. Shiva Lingam. That's new. I haven't got that one. 23 changes. And yet I see changes. I know that's not what he said, but we saw them changes. Children are dramatic. All right. Shiva Lingam. Alchemical union. Y'all know it's. Yeah, there it is. Y'all see it. You know, when you're an alchemist, that is that type of union. I can't say the word. Dang it, I tried. All right. Shiva Lingam embodies the wisdom of the deities brought to earth. It symbolizes uniting duality and manifesting the creative force. Self-understanding. Be compassionate with yourself to heal. You have masculine and feminine and other dualities within your being. Got a lot going on, huh? Integrate these to release your creative power. A Shiva Lingam is produced from the tumbling waters. What was the last card, though? Shuck and duck it. Hold on, where was I? Look, I got a psychic. I cannot talk right now. I got excited. Okay, y'all got some psychic abilities. I almost said psychic. Freudian slip. I need you to exit like stage left, buddy. No, I'm busy right now. See, didn't I say he's gonna come in? Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, go out there, please. Close my door.
Dad, what's that, Daddy?
It's Nunya. What's that, Nunya? They don't know that joke yet. He's gonna be thinking about that. Okay, self-understanding. Okay, what was that? Shiva Lingam is produced from the tumbling waters. Life shapes you in the same way, so go with the flow. Soul scoring reveals your divine core. Not sure what that is. So soul scoring. SCOURING. Not scorning, scoring. SCOURING. Webster? Okay. Soul scoring reveals your divine core. If you were hurt or abused, be compassionate with yourself to create healing on all levels. Divination. Get back to the basics and put passion back in your life. Honor your libido and creative fire. Create balance. Expect a new relationship or revitalize an old one. Practice sexual magic. Cut ties where appropriate. Remember, you create through the power of thought. Everything passes. In a turbulent time, unexpected benefits emerge. Healing insight. True relationship transcends earthly experience. It is rooted in soul unification and unconditional love. Frequency, earthy and high, chakra, base chakra, and highest crown. Activates the rise of Kundalini energy, timing, Scorpio, soul path, tantric union of opposites. Hey, now. All right. See, I like this. This is nice. So, I'm connected with a Scorpio as well. Awesomeness. So, well, that's why I had to tell that story because that's why Scorpio come up. See, verification, confirmation. All right. There we got it. Got it good. All right. Thank y'all for hanging out and bearing with me and sticking with me. Thank you to my subscribers. I appreciate all 27 y'all. Yeah. Hey, before it was 0. So, hey, it could be one of y'all, and I'm happy because y'all have been here. So I appreciate it, greatly appreciate, much love. Like, share, subscribe, everything's down there in the description box below. Or yeah, holla at you next time. Peace.